NATO's role in countering Russia's hybrid threats in Central Asia. The bilateral relationship between Russia and the United States has been tense and somewhat adversarial ever since the Cold War ended. Over the past few years, however, the situation between Russia and its neighbors has become even more complicated due to the emergence of hybrid warfare. In Central Asia, Russia has been engaged in a number of operations designed to spread disinformation and destabilize governments. In response, NATO has taken a number of steps to counter these threats. One of the primary threats that Russia has been using in Central Asia is disinformation campaigns. The goal of these campaigns is to manipulate political decision-making by sowing doubt and confusion. To combat this, NATO has established a communications center in Latvia that was specifically designed to monitor Russian propaganda and develop counternarratives. Additionally, NATO countries have intensified efforts to share information with each other about Russian disinformation campaigns and have made a concerted effort to increase public awareness about the dangers of fake news. Another central aspect of hybrid warfare is the use of proxies to carry out political destabilization. This is something that Russia has done in other parts of the world as well, including in Ukraine, where it supported separatist movements and undermined the central government. In Central Asia, Russia has tried to achieve similar goals by supporting opposition groups, ethnic minorities, and other groups that are marginalized because of their social or political status. NATO has made it a priority to counter this approach by strengthening democratic institutions and increasing the capacity of Central Asian governments to resist such tactics. In order to effectively counter Russia's hybrid threats, NATO has also been working to maintain close relationships with the nations of Central Asia. This has been accomplished through a number of means, including increased interactions between military personnel, joint counterterrorism exercises and military training, and economic integration. NATO has emphasized that in order to counter hybrid threats, it is important to maintain close connections with all nations in the region and to work collaboratively to develop solutions to problems. Another key step that NATO has taken to counter Russia's hybrid warfare operations in Central Asia is to increase the effectiveness of its intelligence operations. The alliance has increased intelligence sharing between member states and with its partner nations, such as Georgia, Ukraine, and Moldova. This has led to more accurate and effective intelligence assessments, which can be used to develop counternarratives, expose disinformation campaigns, and anticipate and plan for future threats. While NATO has taken significant steps to counter Russian hybrid warfare in Central Asia, there are still significant challenges that remain. Russia's campaign of disinformation and use of proxies is a long-term strategy that is not likely to go away anytime soon. It is also clear that NATO and its partners will need to continue to adapt and evolve their strategies if they are to continue to effectively counter Russian aggression in the region. Despite these challenges, NATO has made significant progress in countering Russia's hybrid threats, and its efforts have been recognized by Central Asian governments. By engaging in cooperative efforts to strengthen democratic institutions, increase information sharing, and counter propaganda and disinformation, NATO has demonstrated a willingness to stand with its partners in Central Asia and to defend the principles of democracy and rule of law. Moving forward, it will be important for NATO to remain vigilant and adaptable in the face of new threats, and to continue to work with its partners to build a safer, more secure future for all.